Are you serious? Are you serious? Let's take a serious look at Kim Jong-un, North Korea. What is his real capabilities? All right, now I've got some word on the street. I'll just tell you, this is an absolute credible information. Absolutely dead on the money. They know what they're talking about. Here's the situation. When North Korea tested its missile that fell harmlessly into the sea back in February, it was more than just an attempt by its 33-year-old leader, Kim Jong-un, to jolt a new American president in Donald Trump. He was showing off his solid fuel technology. He had something new, and that makes such missiles easier to hide and launch quickly. And North Korea's nuclear weapons program has progressed in 4 areas that bear watching: the arsenal size, the bomb strength, the missile technology, and the ability to elude detection. Now, the arsenal size. Knowledge of the weapons stockpile is based on estimates. Experts say that North Korea has fewer than 10 nuclear weapons. But satellite imagery of North Korea's nuclear complex, combined with official North Korean propaganda photos and recent nuclear tests, which we know they've done 5 of them, suggests the country could rapidly expand its arsenal. By one estimate, the country now has enough plutonium and highly enriched uranium. They could build 20 to 25 new nuclear weapons quickly. You need to listen to what I'm telling you. This is a whole lot more dangerous than what you think. Matter of fact, in the explosive power category, the explosive force of North Korea's first nuclear device, which they tested back in October of 2006, was less than a kiloton, which is 1,000 tons of TNT. Its second test in 2009 had more than doubled that force. By January of 2016, the country claimed to have exploded a hydrogen nuclear bomb in its 4th test, but outside monitors expressed skepticism. Seismic readings, though, suggested that the explosive force of 4 to 6 kilotons. Seismic readings of North Korea's 5th test, which they did last September of 2016, however, registered a force approximately 10 kilotons, according to South Korea's defense ministry. It was definitely a hydrogen nuclear bomb. So we need to understand something. The technology has been increasing since, of course, back in 1999. George J. Tenet, the director of the CIA, said he could hardly overstate his concern about North Korea's program, warning that this new Taepangdong-1 missile, which reached up to 1,243 miles, could deliver bomb payloads to Alaska and Hawaii, and that was 1999. In nearly 2 decades since, the country's investment in becoming a nuclear weapons power has succeeded despite diplomacy and international sanctions. And in 2016, Kim Jong-un launched dozens of missiles for tests and as shows of military might. Some missiles could be launched from mobile pads and submarines, making them easier to hide. And they could potentially carry nuclear warheads, according to Sigfrid S. Hecker, the director of the Los Alamos National Laboratory in New Mexico. Well, of course, that's where the atomic bomb was birthed in the first place. And other analysts have said they assume that North Korea has designed and demonstrated nuclear warheads that can be mounted on short-range and perhaps medium-range missiles. Writing back in September of 2016, he said, that North Korea will likely develop the capability to reach the continental United States with a nuclear-tipped missile within a decade or so. I think it's a lot closer than that, and they might even be there now. They also have the covert capabilities with smaller and more mobile weapons. And that puts a serious threat, of course, to their neighbor at South Korea. So I just want to give you some information. This is inside information, word on the street, that the arsenal that we're dealing with is much more potent, much more nukes than originally was anticipated, and better technologies that make it more difficult for the United States and other nations to manage and monitor what Kim Jong-un is doing there in the hermit state of North Korea. Let's keep an eye on all this. Really keep an eye on it. It's way too quiet. Really, Donald Trump has gone way too quiet. Is something going to happen? Is something going to happen before tonight is over? Give your life to Jesus Christ. We're on the edge of eternity. We're at the brink of the beast. Something biblical's going on with the signs of the second coming of Christ. The apocalyptic hour is upon us. Are you ready? Are you saved?